Hello and welcome here to ANZ Stadium, the home of the South Sydney Rabbitohs. We're back here with round 4 of the SRL Premiership here on SRL TV. The Knights coming down from Newcastle. The hour trip there down to Sydney here this evening. I'm Eddie Oliver, joined by your SRL Commissioner, Lachlan Martin.
G'day, Eddie. It's going to be a beautiful day here. 5 p.m. kickoff, both these sides. Looking to run on a red-hot track here. Obviously, the Rabbitohs and the Knights, in fact, they both started really well. The Rabbitohs were predicted to do as well as they're doing. Winning their last 2 games, the Rabbitohs, well, the Knights have sort of shocked the comp. A lot of them had favourites for the spoon, or second favourites to the Eels for that spoon. But they've won 2 out of the first 3 games, and they've started really well with some rookies lighting up the park. Both teams, will be eager to get out there to show off their skills. I think this is going to be a quality match.
It definitely will be in the Knights. A bit of a stop-start game for them last week against the Parramatta Eels, coming away with a 2-point victory. Some really good signs from their new rookie, Mike Borsons, as well in that game, Lockie.
Yeah, look, I actually find it quite interesting that you talk about the fact that the Knights were stop-starting that game. I'm really interested to see if they get into a grind how it go, because so far this season, I haven't really been into that grind sort of game and won it at this. The first game, the Broncos just sort of dominated them. Oh, second game, sorry. They only lost. The Broncos just dominated them over 32 minutes, and that was it. The Panthers, they just tore up. They were giving way too much room. And the last week, even though it was a close affair, it was just stop-start the entire time. There was a lot of breathe. I don't know if their players would have even had time to get tired. So, I'll be interested if the Rabbitohs can play their style, get the Knights into that grind, how the Knights will compete.
They definitely showed a real good show of resilience there from the Knights against the Eels. Hoping to take it here against the Rabbitohs. Now it's Crutcher with the kick downfield, flat-footed. Dixon back into that starting spot, and here's Clay back on his normal, familiar wing position. Dixon back out the back there now for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, you talk about Tyron Clay. He's had a terrific start to the year. 5 LB Strange points already throughout the season. On top of that, he scored a hat-trick last week. Was really good in the Rabbitohs' victory.
And there goes Dixon coming back here. Offload. Kausikau now. 15 out here. 3 minutes gone. Third tackle. Going left here. Butterfield cut out. Halves linking. Ryan. Inside ball. Dixon. That tackle had to be made. There was 1-on-1. 3 to bring down the big fullback. Which way are they going now? Hell yeah. Going left. Short ball out the back. Bennett driving. There's 2 on him. They're going to put him on his back over the line here. Good desperation defense there early from the Knights.
Yeah, good stuff. They're going to have to hold up one more tackle, though.
And they're going right. Hell yeah now. Ryan, he's going to take the grubber, and Sadler picks it up. He's going to take a high shot for his troubles. They hold on here, the Knights. Sadler gets it, and that's a really good save there for the Knights.
Yes, that little hooker there just picked up the ball, bounced around, managed to get it though, and then as he just took it, he clipped the high shot. Not much in it, to be honest. It was just got a bit wrong-footed there, but the Knights will take that. Got to save over. They started really flat there the Knights. They let the Rabbitohs make way too many meters of that set. Started from a poor kick too, and then, eventually with the Knights, now the Knights are going to be going upfield. It'll be interesting to see if they can, if they can show us what they can do with the ball, because that was not the start they would have liked, I think.
And the third tackle here, Cotter being driven back within the opposition's half here. Knights going left, Sadler, Crutcher, put on his backside there. Big shot on him now. 30 out here of the Rabbits line. 4th tackle, right. Inside, Lee, the captain. He's not going to get far. 2 to bring him down there now. It's 5th now for the Knights, so they're going to be looking for the attacking bomb. Sadler in the pocket it goes. It's Crutcher. He's just going to go with the punt here down to Clay. Clay now getting around Dockledge. Here goes Tyrone Clay. There's chases. It's in vain. Mark Lee's on the pedal. He's on the treadmill. And Clay's going all the way. He's ran the full length of the field here for the Rabbitohs to open the scoring of round 4 at ANZ Stadium.
Yeah, the Knights' kicking options have been really strange to start this game. I don't know why you would kick to the Rabbitohs' probably best attacking weapon, one-on-one. He just got one-on-one with a couple of defenders there, off the kick return, poor kick chase, got around them, and then Ponkston just was a little bit too flat-footed, couldn't chase back on the inside. Tyrone Clay ran away for what I believe is his 5th try of the season, I want to say. That could be wrong though, but he's tremendous start from him. Scores kicks off where he left off last time with his hat-trick. Rabbitohs score first, and it's been a very poor start for the Knights. Their sets have been a little bit lackluster, not much happening. The Rabbitohs dominating in defense, dominating in attack, and eventually it leads to them scoring in the opening 7 minutes.
And this is where the Knights need to show that resilience, Lockie, that they showed against the Parramatta side. Parramatta scored early, and then it was sort of pretty much the Eels for that first half, and then they came back in the second with those tries. A double for Doklich it was in that forward position. This is where they need to show it early, because the Panthers, they can put on points. They can really do a good job against teams if you give them more than one opportunity. Now, lead kickoff. Ryan to collect it. Off here to Remy, the big forward, driving over the 10 here. Veredo on there to bring him down now. Hell yeah, in their dummy half, going right. Ryan passing it to Dixon. This is a good run from the fullback. They've been missing him. Punkston's out the back. He'll be pulled down there short of the 50. Hell yeah, back in there at dummy half now. Second tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Going left to now. It's Remy again, the forward. He's been getting through a lot of work early in the game here now. 40 out on, going left. And there's Davis now. 30 out, playing it left here. Off here to Bennett now. Here goes Jesse Bennett winding up. Good post-contact meters there. The 2 second rows colliding now. It's fifth here for the Rabbitohs. Goes hell yeah in the pocket. Ryan, that's a better kick. This is what the Knights need to be doing. And it's going to hit the crossbar. It's going to go dead in goal. And it's going to be a 20-meter tap here for the Knights, but both teams got lucky there.
Yeah, that might have been what the Knights needed. Just that little bit of luck. It hit the bar. Same result if you have caught it, to be fair, but probably a little bit too deep there from Liam Ryan. Got lucky that it hit the post bar, or crossbar, I should say. And had that bounce different. I think Aaron O'Hare was the leading chase. He was in for a try for all money. The Knights, they didn't show more in this set. Second tackle up to the 40. You probably expect a little bit more, to be honest, if it was a 7 tackle set. Let's see what they can do with the ball now. They need to show us something.
Quinton Cotter driving over the halfway now. Third tackle here for the Knights. And they're going right, looking to spread it here. Vaughan out here. Crutcher is just going to take the run there. Ash Crutcher now. Over the 40. Now they're within the opposition half. It's fourth tackle. Sadler going right here. Doklich inside. Dom Ponkston. He's dangerous, the vice-captain. One falls away. They bring him down now. It's fifth. 10 gone in this first half. Crutcher, crossfield kick. That's a bit better stuff out there. It's going to be Luka Moscow. Steps around wide. Are we going to see another effort? Ponkston's coming. Moscow's racing. What a tackle. And he drives him back there just to the halfway. He needs to stay in though, which he does. But what a covered tackle from the Knights fullback.
Oh,
and here goes Dixon, matter of fact, to make him pay all the way here. The backs for the Rabbitohs are on top here at Amy Park early. The Knights, they're fading early. The Rabbitohs, they're crawling to the top.
Talk about Dixon. What a return from injury. Was out last week. Disappointed. Watched Tyrone Clay in position score a hat-trick. There was some debate around whether Tyrone Clay should, stay at fullback or potentially go back to the wing. A lot of people were saying he should stay at fullback after his hat-trick last week, but he goes back to the wing. He scores the opening try. And then Dixon, the work he's put in early on, getting his hands on the ball. And then Moscow makes a break, and he's the person that wants his hands on the ball after that. Makes a line break, and unfortunately, they're still recovering from that massive Moscow line break. And the Rabbitohs go on again. These outside backs are just tearing apart the Knights at the moment. Similar to what, they did against Penrith, 3 weeks ago now? And the Knights are just struggling at the moment. I'm really worried about this game so far, because the Knights, I'm just going to be honest, they haven't looked in it at the moment. They just have not looked in it in any moment in time so far, 12 minutes in.
Yeah, and it's been their edges that have just been killing them, especially those kick returns. Just getting around that first defender. There's no doubling up. Everybody's just straight ahead looking at the one play, and they get around one, and there's just so much space in the backfield. Ponkston's done so well to hold it up. He can't do everything, though. Remy being driven back. Yeah, and just Lockie, it's their edge defense.
Yeah, I think Ponkston has definitely tried. He made a really good run before they kicked the ball over to Moscow. He then also was back there to make the tackle on Moscow. I'm not really sure. Their edge defense has been really poor so far. And in that middle defense after the line break, they were just gassed because they just ran all the way up there as they go again here.
Oh, Tyrone Clay now. Ponkston's back there. He did that to Luka Moscow, and just the ability that he has, the fullback here for the Knights, just drives them back to the halfway here now. Hell yeah, cut out. It's Remy offloading now here to O'Hare. O'Hare now, matter of fact now. 45 out of the opposition line. Fifth tackle. They're going to be looking for the good kick here now. Liam Ryan, it is, matter of fact. The Irishman driving it downfield. Past the 10 it goes. Here goes Rashford, the dangerous winger. They do well there to bring him down now. 20 out of their own line here, the Knights. They're going left. Doklich, Lee, cut out. Quinton Cotter. He'll be looking to just get back into form here. The forwards, they need a drive here for the Knights. Crutcher. Some backs need to come and take the workload off. Sadler in that dummy half now. They're going left for the Sadler play here to Veredo. That's a better run there from the forwards. They need to keep this up. It's fourth now. Short of the halfway here, Veredo playing the ball. Sadler going left here. Cut out pass to the center. Murray separating around one now, Murray. Dixon's back there to cover. 37 gained in this set here for the Knights. Sadler in the dummy half. They need to get the kick right here. It's going to be Vaughan now. Crossfield. Off here to Luka Moscow. Now they need to watch him. Where's the defenders? Here goes Moscow now. They get there in the end, but Lockie, they left a big gap there for him.
Yeah, Moscow wasn't looked a little dazed for a second there. If he, had caught that on the full with power, I think they're potentially going up the field for another try. Very lucky there. They need to fix this quickly because at the moment, the Knights, they're looking just out of it. I do want to give some raps though. We don't like to completely bash the teams the entire time. I think Veretta on this edge has done a tremendous job in that forward pack. That's someone the Knights can get back on. He's probably the leader in that forward pack. He's someone that they have to look to at the moment because he's probably the player at the moment that's really showing up in defense and in attack.
Hayden Davis there with the ball. 40 out here from the Knights line. Playing hell yeah passing into the pockets. Ryan with the kick. Off the left boot down near to Rashford. They need to watch him here. He could spark at any time. And here goes Miko. Dixon's back there now. 25 out of the opposition, of their own line here. Going left, Dokalic. Crutcher is just going to take a run there, the little half. Over the 30. And they need to look for Redo here. They need to get some running meters. They're going to go out here to Cotter. Now Turner. The forwards linking there. 40 out of their own line. Third tackle. Will they look for the early kick? They're going to keep running it. Here goes Ponkston. That's a good tackle there on him. Strong. He's dangerous there, the fullback. They do well now. Fourth tackle. Short side play for Redo. Short here. Dokalic. Offload. Rashford driven back. That was well read there by the edge defense of the Rabbitohs now. It's fifth here. 39 gained. They're on the halfway. They're going to be looking for the boot. The boot of Markley. It will be the captain. And here comes Tyrone Clay with it. Dangerous. He's been dangerous. Steps around one. Here goes Tyrone Clay. Ponkston's back there this time. He's not going to fall for the same trick, Dom.
That looked really dangerous there. Another play where they just looked like off kick return. This looked so dangerous. Luckily, Ponkston got there that time and they managed to recover. And now Mason Remy just straight up the middle.
Oh, what a run here from Remy now. Gets them within good field positions. Only third tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Going right now, Ryan. He's just going to take the settler there to set up for a play here by the looks of it now. Hell yeah in that dummy half. Going right, looking to spread it. Butterfield, the halves, just taking settlers here. Wanting to wind up into that red zone, which they have. 74 gained in this set meters now. Grab a kick, Ryan. It's going to get knocked on there. He didn't kick it quick enough. The defense got up in the face there, and it was good defense there at the death there from the Knights, Lockie.
Yeah, I actually thought the ball had, hit the foot of Ryan and, gone into... Oh, that's a big hit, though. But I thought the foot... Actually, not really Ryan managed to hold on to that, but the ref called knock on. Knights, they get one there. They get a call go their way. Only 20 minutes gone. They can definitely still bring this back. But at the moment, they just have to find something. I think if they get one try, they can get a few Knights. But they have to find that one.
A good run here from Ponkston, out of trouble. Interchange is happening. These bench forwards, they need a light here. Short side now, Rashford. They were offside there. He could have taken advantage getting around that first defender, but they did well to cover. The edge defense there for the Rabbitohs. Ricochet, Tyranny takes it. They didn't find the man. They didn't find the mark. And they have to complete in those situations there, the Knights. Newcastle looking very lopsided early in this contest. Dixon now straight through. Ponkston was at home either way, but desperation tackle from the Knights. Sadler it was. Now they're going left here. Ryan out here. Bennett now driving. He's going to be pulled short of the 40 out from the Newcastle line. Going right now. Driscoll. Here goes Driscoll now. Coming off the bench. 30 out here of the opposition line. Third tackle. 22 gone. Left here. Ryan. Dixon again. He's so dangerous. Dokalic does well. That's a big play to try and get around there. Dokalic now. It's Ryan out the back. O'Hare now driving to the 10. 41 gained in this set. They're going to be looking to get the kick right this time, the Rabbitohs. Which way's hell yeah going in the pocket. Ryan, bomb, offside, penalty. And a piggyback penalty for the Knights to get out of their own end here.
Yeah, although the Rabbitohs are definitely still winning the field position battle, Knights getting a couple things go their way at the moment. Could definitely be something that Knights could build off. If they can just get that, I just feel like that one big break could be dangerous. If Markley can sort of just find some space around the middle, ball play a little bit, Get his forwards running onto it. We could be dangerous. Oh, that's top
Oh,
run.
there it is. That's a good run. Christie off to Vaughan, the offload as well. He's gone back up now. It's only second here, Lockie. They're over the halfway, looking to spread it inside. Punxton, here's the danger man now. Tries to turn Dixon inside out there on that occasion. Left to the upright here. 15 out in the red zone, looking to spread it. Off here to Sabbath Tuua. Now they're 10 out here now, fourth tackle. 25 gone here in this first half. The Knights going to get their first points. Tyranny now, the man that's got them here with that good run, the bump off the offload. Now it's 15. They need the kick. Where's the class from the halves? Vaughan takes a settler. There's 2 in there to bring him down, put him on his back, and the Rabbitohs hold on.
Yeah, this point in the last tackle play, they could have found something in the backfield. I would have expected potentially a, try or at least a repeat set, but they just, Vaughan, too much pressure there. Didn't give himself enough room at all, and unfortunately led to Rabbitohs getting up in his face and forcing them, or not the mistake, but forcing the 5th tackle handover.
Short ball here to Richards. Short of the halfway there. 3rd tackle. Butterfield flat-footed. Just going to take the run there. They drive him back there too on the tackle. Hellier in their dummy half now. And they're going to be looking for that early kick with the boot of Ryan. That's a strong kick there from the captain. It won't get the distance. Punxton's there to take it on the bounce. He gets around one. It's a foot race with Dixon now. They're still going. Dixon's with him. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. He'll pull him down on the 10 in front of the sticks now. It's first tackle here for the Knights. Can they strike back? Going left now. Vaughan, short ball. Sabbath to Ua now. He's going to be rounded up 5 out here from the Rabbitohs line. They're going down that short side. No. Settler here to Vaughan. In front of the sticks. What's Sadler doing out of dummy half now? This one, short ball, Tyranny, offload, Sabbath to Ua again. How dangerous is he? That's the 3rd run of the set now for him. Where's Sadler going this time? Left that same way. Vaughan was looking out the back. The defense got up quickly on him. He didn't push the pass. 5th here now for the Knights. It has to be the kick. Who's in the pocket? Who's getting the ball? It's going to be Murray. Grab a kick. Oh, Daniel, hell yeah, take a bow. Punxton was there, and he's there to save the day for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I'm going to say that was a great catch by Daniel Hellier. He just sort of read that kick there. It didn't even look like he was going anywhere but his lap, and that's because he read it. Kick straight through, read where the kick was going, put his hands there, juggled it for a second, got to ground, and made the catch that was there. If he doesn't take that, I think the Knights are in there for that first try. It's only 12-0 for the Knights. It feels like the Rabbits are doing a lot better than 12-0. So if they can, get something, go to halftime over 6 down, that's a very good position for them to be in. Oh!
Here goes Punxton. He turns Dixon inside out this time. Open pastures. Shut the gate. He's gone underneath the sticks. Opening the scoring here for the Knights. And Lockie, well, better late than never. Late in the first half here, the Knights strike back at ANZ Stadium.
Yeah, the Rabbitohs were looking really dominant early on, but the Knights get a few balls go their way. They start to build pressure. It's off the back of that man, Dom Punxton. He's been incredible so far in this game. He's done that a few times. He looked at it earlier to Dixon. This time, though, he takes it. Dixon wasn't ready for that one, and he's just straight through the middle, sliced through like butter, turned Dixon inside out, and he's in for the Knights' first try, and well, he's currently the leading try scorer so far this season, obviously thanks to that 4-try performance in round 1. I think that's his 7th try. I believe he scored 1 in every single game so far this season, Dom Punxton, but he's the Knights' man, and he gets them back into this game after they started very disappointingly. This is what I was talking about, their resilience. They're very resilient considering how much ball the Rabbitohs had early on. And to find their way back into this game, I think it's pretty impressive.
And I definitely think where the Rabbitohs have fallen off, they had lots of opportunities down in the red zone of the Knights, and they just didn't get those 5th tackles right. On both occasions, one, they gave away the penalty, then they just turned it over with a knock-on. And they just need to get that part right. They're going to get back down there eventually, the Rabbitohs, but they need to capitalize on those situations. 30 out now, going left here. Mark Lee with the ball. Captain driving it up there, short of the 40. They're going to be looking for the early kick here. It's 4th tackle. Sadler in their dummy half. Yes, they will. Crutcher with it. Ricochet off here to Collins. That went off the side of the boot. It's 10 to go here in the first half. The Rabbitohs are going to have a chance to respond to that try from Punxton.
Disappointing stuff there from Ash Crutcher. Would have liked that kick to go a little bit differently there. Now the Rabbitohs have an opportunity to potentially extend their lead here.
Richards there now, driving short of the 10. 3 in there to make the tackle. Marcus offside. Hell yeah, looking to take advantage. Fends off 1. Hell yeah. That +8 strength upgrade's definitely helping him now. Which way are they going now? Which way is it? Collins passing right, flat-footed Ryan.
Oh!
Straight through, Liam Ryan. What class there. They just fell asleep on him, the Knights' defense.
Yeah, just put on a quick dummy there. We don't usually see tries like this. Put on a quick dummy and then went on the accelerator. Look at this. Just dummy straight through. Markley and Pongston just weren't expecting that captain. They just were watching the ball go out the back. And Liam Ryan, he has a lot of talent. He's one of the best halves, one of the best players in the comp. He just took it there, threw a dummy, went straight through. And the Rabbitohs have their third try, and it all goes back to that poor kick from Crutch. I don't like to, bash plays like that, but it wasn't a great kicking option to begin with. I definitely thought that actually probably would have been better going towards Vaughan, because they had a little less defenders out there, and it would have been a lot less kick pressure on Vaughan. But went to Crutcher, poor kick. Collins came up with it, and then it didn't take long for the captain of the Rabbitohs, Liam Ryan, he loves this. He loves the club. Just dummies, goes straight through, and he scores the try for the Rabbitohs.
They were left looking at thin air. It was like Ryan put on a bit of an Irish jig there to get through the line to score the left hand, the upright there, Lockie. 20 out here now. They're going left here. It's Bennett driving up to the 30. They're going to want a good set after points here. Just play to the kicking game. The boot of Ryan and Butterfield play to their strengths. 35 out of their own line near the Rabbitohs. Third tackle. Hellier in their dummy half. Going right. Butterfield linking here. Dixon. Moscow. That's a good tackle. Offloading here to Butterfield. This is good scramble defense there. They're looking for this second phase play here, the Rabbitohs. It's not working for them. Early kick now. Ricochet. O'Hare picks it up. He nearly gets through. They still get one more chance to get the kick right now. Hellier in their dummy half. Who's in the pocket? It's going to be Ryan. It's going out to him. Butterfield, matter of fact. Down here to Miko Rashford. They need to watch out. They make the tackle. Well done there. And that was an average set after points there from the Rabbitohs, but they got it done.
Yeah, I've got to say, it wasn't the greatest kick there from Butterfield, but I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the fact the first person to make contact there was their captain, their skipper, the player who just scored the try. Liam Ryan was just chasing. All those little stuff he gets correct, Liam, and it was a great tackle there, just on the Knights winger. He's very talented, Mika Rashford, and they've kicked to him, but the nature of the kick to him that they're getting down and putting pressure on him.
Good tackle there on Ponkston to finish the set here for the Newcastle side. 35 metres gained, and they're 30 out of the Rabbits line. They're going to kick it downfield here with the boot of Crutcher. And here's Tyrone Clay. They need to watch him here. He gets around one. Tyrone Clay. Ponkston's back there again. Any other day of the week, he would have been gone. But Ponkston's your man here, Lockie.
Yeah, Ponksy is really cleaning up a lot of this kick defense. They really need to watch it. They've been poor all day on it, and it still hasn't fixed up. They're getting better. But that's one they haven't fixed up is, that was a dangerous pass.
Oh, here goes Dixon. Straight through. Ponkston's back there again. They're looking to strike even further late in the first half here. The South Sydney Rabbitohs going inside ball now. Dustin Richards straight through now. Gosh, he's finding some good form coming off the bench here for the Rabbitohs. Which way are they going now? 35 out. Fourth tackle. 3 to go. Left here it is. Ryan underneath. Bennett. 63 gained in that set. That's a good set for the Rabbitohs there. Out of trouble it was. Going right now. Ryan with the ball. Driving it downfield. Hone King's there. Here goes Hone King. Dixon's back there to cover, and they'll play the ball 20 out here. First tackle now here for the Knights. They're going right. Murray, Sadler, short, big shot. Here goes Aaron O'Hare. This is another chance here for the Rabbitohs.
We'll see what they can do here, because this is looking good.
Short side, cut out, saddle cart. He'll be driven back there now. It's 10 out here of the opposition line. Second tackle. Moscow passing it. Hell yeah, short here to Davis. Starting forward back on the park. He'll drive there as well. Took him a second to stop. Short ball, Remy. He's driving the big four. They'll put him on his back underneath the sticks here. And the ref wants to check it.
Yeah, I don't know what's the point of checking. He definitely looked like he was on his back there. Yeah, Markley. And I think that's Lachlan Cherney just around him. But Rabbitohs, they're finding it over. You think they're likely to score here. The Knights have to kick them out, though, if they want a chance.
1 minute to go. And it's going to be Settler there to Bennett to finish off this set. Fifth tackle now. Hellier in there at dummy half. They'll be looking for the boot of Ryan. There it goes. Grab a kick. Davis picks it up. But that is good scramble defense there from the Knights. On the brink of halftime. They've been out there for 40 minutes. Their lungs are pumping, being on the back foot. And to pull off a play like that is absolute class.
Yeah, I've done that homework on Liam Ryan. They know he loves that short kick, rubber kick in there, and he tried to do it there, but unfortunately it didn't work out.
Halftime here at ANZ Stadium. It's the Rabbitohs leading 18 points to 6 against the Knights going into the break. We'll be back with you shortly for the second half.
From video editing to thumbnail design, Flow Managing covers all of your YouTube and social media needs, relieving the stress of finding creative workers and giving you more time to be creative yourself. Why wait? Join Flow Managing and we will work for you.
And welcome back here to the second half on SRL TV, live here at ANZ Stadium. It's the South Sydney Rabbitohs going into the break, leading 18 to 6 against the Knights. And coming out here in the second half, the Knights will be looking to strike back. Lachlan Martin, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, g'day Eddie. I thought it's a really solid first. They're going to spread it out there off the kickoff to Richards. A little bit of a risky pass, but I thought the first half, I thought the Knights are probably lucky to only be down by well, as Tyron Clay strapped him in. That's disappointing line break. And he gets an offload. That's disappointing there, but should also have a night sort of let way too many easy meters happen in that first half, and it doesn't seem like it stopped in the second half, at least so far.
Dustin Richards tackled 35 out now here of the Knights line. Third tackle going right here, hell yeah. Short ball here to Jesse Bennett now, driving here to the 25. Which way are they going now here? Where's hell yeah going? Cut up ball here. That'll be to Richards as well now. 71 gained in that set, and that all came off the run from Tyrone Clay. They'll be looking to drive it downfield here. Liam Ryan with the bomb. Driving it in the air. Who's underneath it? Dom Ponkston, all class. They did well there.
Yeah, it was great stuff there by Ponkston under lots of pressure as Sadler pushing forward there.
And Sadler being brought down there now. Going left here will be Sabbath to Ua. 15 out there of the opposition line. Which way are they going now here, the Rabbitohs? I should say the Knights, matter of fact. Sadler in there. He's going to go for another run here, Sadler. Fends off one. Here goes Bo Sadler. Offload now. Here goes Matthew Vaughan. Is there anyone in sight? What a tackle there. It had to be made. Beautiful stuff there from the Rabbitohs. The scramble defense. Ponkston now going left. Christie. 25 out here of the opposition line now. 65 meters gained in that set. Vaughan, grab a kick. Picked up by Ponkston. That's a good tackle there. The grubber didn't have much length or width on it. Had to go a bit further if they wanted to go with that play there, Lockie.
Yeah, actually thought that was a really good set from the Knights. Both Sadler was looking really dangerous. In fact, even got a bit of a play there. Vaughan was in the space for a bit. Just didn't have the leg speed to go any further than he already went. And for Newcastle Knights, although their first set was very, very poor, their attacking set wasn't too bad, to be fair, as they make more easy meters here.
Oh, cow straight through now. Offloading as well here to O'Hare. O'Hare now 45 out from the opposition line. Third tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Hell yeah, which way's he going now? Cut out ball here. They'll be off to Dustin. Straight through nearly. Offloading here to his captain and Ryan. Just inside the 40 now here, the Rabbitohs. It's fourth. Going right. Looking to spread it. And here goes Andrews straight around one. Harris Andrews breaking a tackle as well for his troubles. What a run there from Andrews. Now they're 15 out. They're within the red zone. They'll be looking for the kick here from O'Hare. Bomb, who's underneath it? Is it the fullback? Tap back, and here goes Quinton Cotter, the big forward. He's on the treadmill, and the ankle tap there, but that was good stuff there, and good heads-up play from Quinton Cotter.
Yeah, he managed to get the ball there after the tap back. They're probably lucky to Rabbitohs it wasn't a speedster that was back there. Knights have quite a few of them in their lineup, but if you had a bit of speedster, you can count your money that it would have been gone. Luckily, it was only the prop forward, Quinton Cotter. Don't think he's ever seen that type of space before there, but he had it there for a second, but that's definitely better from the Knights. Bit of scramble defense there. Let's see if they can turn it into attack now.
As Murray being driven back there to the halfway now. They'll need a good kick here. They need to play the yardage game early here. Get this into a more of a contest now. Vaughan with the boot. That's a good kick. Down here to Luka Moscow now. He's going to bring it back out of his own end. And that's a strong tackle there made on Moscow now. 25 out of their own line here. The Rabbitohs coming out of their own end. The Knights looking to defend. Here's Bennett. Bennett driving to the 30. Second tackle here for the Rabbitohs now. Going right now. Butterfield out the back. Andrews. How good's Andrews been with his yardage plays? Didn't break the tackle of Ponkston that time, though. But they're within the Knights' half. Third tackle. Going left. Cut out here. Richards. How good has Dustin Richards been? The post-contact meters. First half from the forwards. Now in the second row position. Going right here. Ryan underneath. Bennett. Bennett driving again. They've just got the Knights' defensive line working overtime here, Lockie. Fifth tackle now. They're within the red zone. The kick now here from Ryan. Took his time. It's going to be a bit too deep here. Ponkston takes it. Cool, calm, collected. But they'll be looking to defend here, the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, again, the Rabbitohs just putting on a lot of pressure on the Knights there. Ponkston, lots of pressure. Great catch in the end, though, by Dom Ponkston. He's still been, I think he had 202 metres in that first half. He's still been, by far and away, the Knights' best player today. Just doing all the little things right. I'm really worried about the Knights at the moment. They seem to be conceding a lot of metres here and struggling to get upfield for the most part, at least compared to the Rabbitohs. They had one good break earlier in the first half, but other than that, there hasn't been much regarded. Only 30 metres in a set isn't great for an SRL side. And, the Rabbitohs, they're just willing to just get you into a grind, and it's hard to get out of it. They'll just put points. I know it smash you, but they'll just put enough points on where they'll win comfortably in the end. And that seems to be what's happening at the moment.
Good run there. Luka Moscow. Ponkston to bring him down. They're already short of the halfway. It's only first tackle here. Here goes Kasikow now. Strong defense there on him now. On the halfway mark, that's where he gets brought down. Hell yeah, he's going to take the settle here to Filippo Gould, who bumps off one. That was Mark Lee, I believe. Bennett now driving. He's a big-bodied Filippo Gould. What a run there from the rookie prop. Here goes Dustin Richards now up to the 20. In the red zone here for the Rabbitohs. It's only fourth. They'll be looking to spread it here. Hell yeah. Off here now to Ryan. Out the back. Short to Bennett, matter of fact. 10 metres out. 66 gain. They'll be looking for the boot here. Ryan again. Crossfield bomb. Who's underneath it? Is it Rashford? Yes, it is. What a take there from Miko. Oh. And here he goes. He's going to make them pay by the looks of it. There was end-to-end stuff there, but that's a strong tackle defence. Was that Liam Ryan getting back there for the tackle? We'll never know.
I think it was Daniel Hellier, a little hooker, just getting back there to grab down Nick Rashford. A great tackle there. Could have been very dangerous had the Rabbitohs got into a bit of more clear there. Oh, sorry, the Knights, I should say.
Which way are they going here now, the Knights? Ponkston with the ball it is. Playing it here, going left now. Borson, short here. Christie being driven back there over the 30. 60. This is a good set here. And it all started with Miko Rashford. Can they complete? Can they get a repeat set here? Vaughan with the kick. Downfield. Luka Moscow to return it out here now. Steps around one. No, he doesn't. Murray, that's a strong tackle there by the centre.
Yeah, great stuff. Moscow is probably one of his best games he's had in a while.
Oh,
Moscow.
Big shot.
Sputterfield, just his ribs was filling that in the morning. I think it was that Fristy that put the shot on? Not entirely sure.
Oh, what a ball.
They need to do more stuff like that. Just put pressure on their players. Force a mistake, get some ball back, and you can potentially do something.
Here goes Dustin Richards. Talk about big forwards in space. It was Filippo Gould now. It's Richards now. 25 out. Going right. Underneath, it's going to be Filippo Gould again. Look at this. Rookie forward. Go. Offloading. Aaron O'Hare. This is Chris Lord stuff like from him. Which way are they going now? It's fifth tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Who wants to put the kick in? It's Butterfield this time. He's not going to get the distance on it. Andrews takes it, but that was just a nothing kick there from the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, it was a bit poor. Probably would have gone for the grubber kick if I was Butterfield. Not the high one, especially not sideways there. Andrews managed to get up. He's quite good in the air, Harris Andrews, but in the end, he couldn't really do much of it considering that. In fact, they pretty much let him catch the ball. They made an error.
Oh, no. Forcing the ball, Pete Veretto. It was a good run. You're talking about it. He's the experienced forward in this pack. He needed to inject himself, and he did. He's just forced his hand now. 30 out from the opposition line. Second tackle going right here. Butterfield is just going to take the run. He doesn't wear a shot for his troubles this time. Third tackle here for the Rabbitohs. No teams have scored in the second half so far. Filippo Gould again. Mark Lee brings him down this time now. Which way are they going? Which way are they looking? Hell yeah, he's looking left here to Richards. Two in there to bring him down. One matter of fact, he goes far there. And a penalty here for the Knights. Are they going to look to take the two? And they will. Liam Ryan comes in and just says, Josh, grab the tee, brother, because you're going to be going for a kick.
Yeah, smart decision down by the Rabbitohs. They're just willing to just keep piling on points. They'll wait for points. They're a patient team. But, Liam Ryan, probably one of the best veterans in the game. Obviously, Elvis Strange winner from Season 1. He knows how to play the game, and he just doesn't want to take any risk. And they go for a try and they miss out. They'll be disappointed. I'll just say, take the two, get out of the 12-point range, make them at least 3 tries now have to score, or 2 tries at a penalty goal, whatever. Make them work for it, and they'll just take the 2, and then we'll go back now, we'll reset, keep going, because that's currently what they've done. 14 points behind now, the Knights. The Rabbitohs are just slowly pushing the scoreline out more and more. And the Knights, they're going to have to fight something special if they want to come back into this game. Because at the moment, the Rabbitohs are just dominating everything. That's a bit of a long pass there.
And here goes Bennett straight through. Up to the 15. That was a bit of a floater there from Ryan. They bring him down eventually there, Bennett. Richards now. Richards driving there, short of the 30 it is. Second tackle coming up to the last 20 minutes of the second half here. Ryan, Butterfield, Clay. That's a strong tackle there by Murray. Hone King came in to look to help, but he just hit the deck. 30 out here now. Here goes Luka Moscow over the 40. This is good yardage work here from the outside backs of the Rabbitohs. Fourth tackle, early kick. It's going to be Aaron O'Hare. Punxton's back there. It's got to the 20. Is it going to be the 40-20? No. He pulls up there. Punxton, well done by the fullback. The position play was on point.
Yeah, great take by Punxton. The ball dribbling all the time. I was certain it was a 40-20, but he managed to bring it in. Something I want to quickly bring your eyes to is they actually have Kevin Dixon gone to the wing for the moment. I wonder if that's he's still a little bit injured and they're only playing for the first half on that fullback rolling, with Tyron Clay. And it will give you the first half, mate. It will send Tyron Clay on for the second half. So, that's a good run from Dylan Murray.
Oh, steps around one as well, Murray. He's still going, and they're going to take him into touch. What about the defense? They were on the back foot. The Rabbitohs were having to regain ground. Murray, he was just off to the races nearly. But what defense here from the Rabbitohs? The amount of South's jerseys in the picture there, Lockie, just shows the desperation in this game. And it was Aaron O'Hare that locked forward.
Aaron O'Hare, that's Scott Sattler there. Dylan Murray looked like he was away for all money. And Aaron O'Hare just comes up with a brilliant tackle just to take him over the sideline. And he can't, get over it. And that's great stuff there from Aaron. It just shows the legs they're willing to go to. Ryan has put this team very strong. And currently they're playing the best I've seen. The Rabbitohs are playing the best I've seen them play for a while, to be honest.
And they're going left here now. Richard straight through Dustin. How good's Dustin been? But he forces his hand just as Vereto did. Here goes Noflin Gowie now. Up to the halfway. The Knights with a chance here. A breath of fresh air and a bit of ball in good field position. Mark Lee goes to Borsons. Here goes Mike Borsons. How good's he been in this second game? And here goes Mark Lee again. The offload, these two players, the combination has already sunk in pretty well here. Here goes Turner now. Ash Turner driving there. 15 out here from the Rabbitohs line. It's only 30. What's Mark Lee doing in there at dummy half? Where's he going? He's going down the short side. Cut out ball. Hone King steps around one, the ankle tap. He was nearly in there for his first SRL try, I believe it would have been. They're going right settler. Sabatua is in, and the ball playing of Mark Lee. It was going to be injected some point in this game, and there it is there for the Newcastle Knights.
Yeah, look, the Knights, they finally strike. They've had a lot of ball here, and they've just managed to finally strike a couple. I've got to say, Rabbitohs defense, scary defense, but really good. First yard here tackle, then the Jabaka ankle tap that forced Hone King to fall short of the line. But because he was, it was an ankle tap, Jabaka wasn't able to get up in his position in time, and they took that Mark Lee beautiful reception out on behalf, threw a short ball to Sabatua. And unfortunately there for the Rabbitohs, they crossed over, and this game gets a little bit more interesting now. Knights only down by 8. Still plenty of time to go. I wouldn't count the Knights out just yet.
I wouldn't either. And how good is Mike Borson's Lockie? Second game, playing in a lock forward, used to being in the halves, and he's just breaking apart the middle defense like it's string. Like he's going straight through it. And the combination that he already has with Mark Lee is absolutely outstanding.
It was really good stuff from Mike Borson. He sort of just broke his way up the middle, got through a couple of defenders, and then found Mark Lee. Obviously, Mark Lee didn't have the pace to get down there, but it ended up leading to the try. And, I want to put out Johnny Dockledge has come on now. He was the player who scored the double last week to obviously win the Knights the game. I wouldn't count him out from having a say in this game either. Still plenty of time to play, 17 minutes. They can definitely score the amount of points they need to send this game to victory to Newcastle. So I would not count the Knights out yet.
35 out. They're looking to spread it here. Here goes Punxton. Strong tackle there. Had to be made. Pulled down short of the halfway. It's fourth. Are they going to be looking for the early kick? Matthew Vaughan just takes the run. He saw a marker offside. Not able to commit there. Just got brought down well there. Here's Mark Lee at the kick. No, Borson's matter of fact doing the duties. They both got blonde hair. It's hard to pick them out here. Here goes Dixon now out there on the wing. Steps around one. The two number ones colliding there. 35 out of their own line near the Rabbitohs. They're going right here. Ryan is going to take it to the 40 here. It's second for the Rabbitohs. 15 to play in the second half. Inside ball now. Clay stepping around one. Doklich is there to make the tackle. Is he going to be the difference again here for the Knights this week? Interchanges occurring in the background. Short side play here. Out the back, Ryan. Dixon again on the wing. Steps around one. Punkston. He has to be back there to make the tackles, and that's what he's been doing all night by the looks of it. I'm surprised he's still on his feet. They're going right here now. Ryan inside. Davis. Hayden Davis driving there. 20 out of the opposition line. 5th tackle. They'll be looking for the boot here of Ryan. Grab a kick. They were there to pick it up, but they got in front. And look who's there. The captain, the saviour for the Newcastle Knights here this evening.
Yeah, great stuff there from Markley. Once again, just played it with his feet and then dove on it. Was not letting them go anywhere with that. And once again, the Knights just survived barely. You know, I'd be interested to see how they go without Markley out of dummy half.
Good heads-up play there from Mark Lee. Driving up over the 40. They'll be looking for the early kick here, though, matter of fact. As Matthew Vaughan, this time he takes the kick downfield. That's a good strike. Was it outside the 40? Clay nearly goes into touch. There's been a few close calls tonight, Lockie. That was the closest one of them all. Clay now playing the ball. Going left, Moscow. Andrew steps around one. How good has he been with his yardage plays? There's Sadler to drive him back there. No. Within their 40 here, the Rabbitohs. Second tackle. Sadler here to Davis. Oh, fending off one. What a run here. Punkston. Punkston, he's a bit slow to pull up there. We'll have to see what's going to happen to him. He's still on the field.
He's clutching at
Richards
a 5
now.
there. Clutching at a 5. That's very... Punkston, he's trying to stay on his feet, but the trainer's trying to pull him off. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out.
He's still out the back there, Punkston, following the play. He's not really favouring that knee at the moment. Butterfield now, 15 out. Passes into the pocket. Davis with the bomb. Is Punkston going to be able to get there? Who's underneath it? It's Ryan. The halves linking. They're going to drive him back there. Was Punkston going to be staying out there? We'll have a look. It looks like he's gone off here, Lockie.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not entirely sure who's gone to the fullback role. But he's actually just come from field goal straight up the tunnel. In fact, that's not good for Dom Punkston. Straight up the tunnel. I'll have to get that assessed further. But that is massive news for the Knights vice-captain. He is... been there, probably the best player all day, and he's just pulled up there. It's going to be extra hard for them to come back. They'll be doing it for him if they come back somehow.
I'm sure, Lockie, as we slowly fade into full time, there'll be more news opening on that. And a missed kick here from Ash Crutcher. Talk about trying to do it for your side. That's not how you do it there. On the full from Crutcher, and he's got to feel those in him, Ash.
Yeah, that wasn't a great kick. You know, he's not a real kicker. I don't know why they ever go towards him there. If you go towards Vaughan, you get what you want. Going towards Crutcher just isn't the play. And that probably was disappointing there from Assets. Now, I think if the Rabbitohs score here, you probably count it's over.
Yes, definitely. If they try and score here, sorry to cut you off, Lockie, I reckon it'll seal the game. Butterfield now, 10 out here. They're within the red zone now here, the Rabbitohs, looking to make them pay. Going right now, Andrews out here to Luka Moscow, steps around one, desperation tackle. He's so close, it's meters, matter of fact now. In there at dummy half is Andrews, going left, settle. Oh, my apologies, Casacow. Technical difficulties. I'm not sure if he got this down, Lockie. He could have lost it here. We'll check with the bunker.
Yeah, they're going upstairs. I think he's got... Well, we can't really see. We have the other angle. I think he's lost that. If you look at it, I think it's come free. What a tackle from... I think that's Quinton Cotter.
Quinton Cotter.
And the try saver. If the Knights come back somehow, that's the play they'll be looking at. Because that is a massive play. With 9 minutes to go, they've saved the try.
And when that first happened live, it had question marks all over it in my head. 25 out here from the opposition line. 9 minutes to go. Ash Crutcher just taking a settler. If they're going to be looking for a kick out of trouble, it's got to be Vaughan. They're looking to spread it here now, though. Veretto taking it. Offloading. Doklich takes it. Third tackle. 45 out from their own line here. What have the Knights got left? In the dying minutes, here goes Mark Lee. The captain driving up to the 40. It's only 4th here. They're going to have to spread it on this player here now though. Crutcher, short ball, Turner. Straight through. This is a good run here from the forward. They're within the red zone. They need to complete off this kick. It's got to be Matthew Vaughan with the kick. Lee's in there at dummy half. Passes it. Here's Vaughan, the bomb. That is on point. Dixon's underneath. Who's there? And what a take. Kevin Dixon back into the SRL here this evening. And that's probably a match-saving catch there.
Yeah, that will test. I think it was a fire injury he had. That will testify landing down at it hard, but great catch there. That was what they need is they're going to spread it now. This is looking good. Oh, Dixon might actually go towards the sideline. He will. That's what the
It's
Knights needed.
close. The touchy's flag goes in the air. Dixon, he saved a try. Now he's going to put them back under pressure here. The Rabbitohs. What a tackle there from Miko Rashford. Against a player who's much taller in size. He does well. Going left here now. Dokalic out here. Sadler. And they've got to get it to the forwards. Tyranny, Dokalic, Sadler. They've got to be the ones to inject here. And here goes Sabbath to now. Over the 30 he goes. It's only second tackle. 6 to play. It's got to be this set now here for the Newcastle side. Vaughan out here. Cotter, he's in that fullback position, matter of fact, for Dom Ponkston. Which way they're going now? Lee's looking that short side. That's where he goes. Cut out ball. Knopfel and Gowie there being driven back this time. 15 out here from the opposition line. 4th tackle. Going left here. Lee. Short ball. Dokalic. He's met well there with some good strong defense from the Rabbitohs. 22 gained in this set. It's got to be Vaughan again with the kick. And he goes to Vaughan, the bomb. Who's underneath it this time? Is it Murray? Luka Moscow beats him, steps around one. Cotter, he nearly turns him inside out, but he does well there, the forward.
Yeah, time's ticking away. 20 points to 12. I think it's gonna be very hard for them to come back from here. That penalty goal might even be the difference, in fact, unless they can come up with something right now.
Here goes Davis. Intercept. Veretto. There's 4 to play. The Knights, they're still alive. Pete Veretto, the experienced forward. Here goes Dokalic now. It's now or never for the Knights. The clock's ticking, and so is the opportunity to win this game. Lee's going left. Inside Sadler. That's a strong tackle there. Well done there from the Rabbitohs, driving them back to the 10. Lee in there, dummy half now. Going left. Inside ball. Quinton Cotter driving. He's going to be pulled short. Out of position. He's playing well at that fullback role. Lee goes himself offloading.
Oh!
Crutcher drives. And I think he's over. The upright was in the way, and I think he snuck into the outside of it, but the ref wants to go up here and check it.
Yeah, I think he's got that. They'll have to get enough wrangle with that, but... Oh, that's to the line. He's got that down, and Mark Lee out dummy half. Dummied one way, went to go himself, couldn't get himself, got pushed back, found an offload to Crutcher. He crosses, and 3 minutes to go. There's enough time for a try. They're going to have to make a quick smart of it, but the Knights... They're still in it. They're competing to the final minute. This is what I love to see. We talked about resilience before the game. They've showed it now. And hopefully they might be able to come up with something. 3 minutes to go, though. It's going to be a tough end to the game, but it's going to be very interesting.
They've lost their fullback, Lockie. The person that started this comeback by scoring the first try of the game. And they're able to put themselves into this position. You know, Quinton Cotter playing out of position at fullback at the moment here for the Knights. He's doing a world-class job there, the rookie forward. Butterfield, he's going to milk as much of the clock as he can here as he kicks off. There's about 2.5 to play here in the second half for the Knights now. Crutcher passing it. Dokalic. That's a good run there from the forward, winding up from the back fence up to the 20. And Lockie, they've got to spread it early here.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they're, in fact, planning to do that. We have to find something. They don't spread it early. They might have to go for the 40-20.
Turner now playing it. Lee going left. Sabbath to Ua. Dom Ponkston off the field. Who's going to be the man to step up here for the Newcastle Knights? Going right. Vaughan off here. Dokalic straight through. It's Johnny Dokalic now in the 40. It's only 4th. There's still time to complete this set. They'll be looking to spread it again here too. Crutcher out here. Pete Veretto straight through. Breaking a tackle as well. Clay's out there to back up. It's got to be the kick here, Lockie, now. They're within the red zone. It's 5th tackle. The clock's winding down. It's seconds. Vaughan.
Oh.
Grubber. Who's there? It's Jai Collins to save the day. That was all or nothing there from Crutcher. And an all or nothing play there. And the Rabbitohs, they're going to come away with the win.
Yeah, great stuff there. Thought for a second, had that grub been a little bit deeper. Maybe their outside players could have ran onto it, but the Rabbitohs, they did well. And they're going to come away with a small victory here. Definitely a lot less than they were expecting after the start they had. But in the end, a very solid game by them.
Full time here at ANZ Stadium. There's 2 points the difference, and it was the South Sydney Rabbitohs coming away with it. 20 points to 18 against the Newcastle Knights away from home. Daniel Hellier, player of the match. As we go to look at more individual stats, look at Tyrone Clay. Playing 2 positions tonight, 235 running meters, 5 line breaks, but Lockie.
Dustin Richards.
Dustin Richards, take a bow. The man in the commentary box, but he can also do it on the field. and that's coming off the bench in under 60 minutes.
Yeah, it was a really great performance by him. Probably one of his best, I remember. And he's one second off the season last year, one of the most dominant plays from a second rower. So he showed us he can do it anywhere. That's a great performance there. I think Liam Ryan's also another one that played very good. And in the end, the Knights definitely made it very close. Had that grower kick been a little bit deeper, I get the feeling that they could have potentially found something, but it bounced right up for Collins, and that game could have gone anyway in the end.
It could have. They were just looking for the speed of Miko out there on the wing just to wind up and just go and get the grubber, but it wasn't deep enough for him to contest. And it was all the forwards here. Look at Remy nearly getting up to 100. Jesse Bennett, 127. It's meters galore here for the Rabbitohs, and I think that's something that the Knights do need to work on. It's just allowing teams to go through. And also Dixon, back into the SRL, 214 running meters for him. Coming away with a try as well for himself. It's all class there from the Rabbitohs. As we move on to the Newcastle Knights, it was only 2 points the difference in the game. Dong Ponkston, well, there's no surprise there. He was just sort of taken out of the game in that second half. And you could probably tell he was probably actually carrying an injury, Lockie, by the looks of it. Not really doing much more in that second half there.
Yeah, maybe it was going on for a little bit longer and it just came up at the end. I get the feeling had they had a fit Dom Ponkston, especially in that second half, I get the feeling they probably would have won that game, to be honest. Especially in that last 10 minutes where they really needed an attack. And to their credit, the Knights, when they didn't have that attack, or without him, they still did very well. So could you imagine they would have had him at the back?
Did you look at the tackles? No surprise. 18 tackles for Dong Ponkston. That is huge for a fullback. And the Knights' defensive line, they can't be doing that to him. He's just getting bashed out there at the back, having to pay for their missed errors and judgments in defense. That's something, Lockie, to your opinion, do you think that they have to work on that during the week?
Yeah, look, I think the main thing the Knights have to work on is probably the, their starts. I think they've had multiple poor starts. 16-6 last week. 20-6 this week, and they were down 36-0 against Brisbane after 32 minutes. So their starts are probably the one thing they need to improve, because their second halves this season, I would be interested to see what the stats are, but I feel like the second halves are probably they would have won all their games.
Definitely, and Vaughan doing most of the kicking, 232 meters, but that's going to be it here on SRL TV at ANZ Stadium. It's the South Sydney Rabbitohs coming away 20 points to 18 against the Newcastle Knights. And stay tuned, the 6 o'clock game. We're going across the ditch here on SRL TV to the home side at Mount Smart Stadium of the Auckland Warriors. We'll be taking on the Brisbane Broncos. Stay tuned till then. I'm Eddie Oliver, joined by your SRL Commissioner, Lachlan Martin. Enjoy your evening.